Howdy, Andrew. It is. This is hot, hot, hot. We're feeling hot, hot, hot. The singer of that song? I'm just thinking about that. Buster Poindexter, and then he was like an actor too, because he was in one of my favorite movies, Scrooged. He played the cab driver when Bill Murray goes back in time. Anyway, hot, hot, hot. Shell Ducks, what's happening? Happy Friday. Friday night. Well, happy Friday night to you. How are you? Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. It is a warm Friday night after a hot Friday afternoon. Remember, we should be hitting 92. The heat wave continues, and we're only getting hotter Saturday and Sunday. Going to talk to you about not only a heat advisory, but also a heat warning. Two different, items in place for the weekend. Isn't that music great, Andrew? I got to get you a copy. So yeah, you see the highs today. Here we go. 103 Hondo, 101 Uvalde, Del Rio, San Antonio, San Marcos, then 106 Pearsall, Cotulla, 105 at Pleasanton. Wow, even Victoria, 102, and imagine that with the humidity too of a Victoria afternoon. Liking it. Thank you. We got extra boxes of the Starbucks. What is it called again? Pike Place cups. Very good. It's good coffee. Blazing hot, Ann. Way too hot and getting hotter this weekend. So here's the deal. There are two different advisories, because they're both technically advisories. This is from the National Weather Service. Now, of course, it's not in effect now. It goes until, it's usually between the hours of 1 and 7. But that's why I put on the banner heat advisory through Sunday, because I was showing this in the afternoon shows when we were still under the advisory. But beginning tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we go under the advisory through Sunday afternoon or evening at 7 p.m. Now, at the same time we have this advisory, Bexar County Metro Health has issued an extreme heat warning. So that's in addition to what we're getting from the National Weather Service. So two advisories because of the weekend heat. And let me show you what we're expecting over this weekend. So, heading into mañana, here's what we've got. 104 Saturday, 105 Sunday. Both would tie record highs from 1942 for June 11th, June 12th. Monday, I think we still tie a record high of 101, that one from 2006. Then couple it with humidity, and these temperatures are going to feel like 107 to 108, and that is extreme. Dangerous even on Monday, Tuesday, extreme again on Wednesday of next week. Now you see the ranges. Heat exhaustion can happen on any of these days, and heat stroke is going to be possible over the weekend, not as much on Monday and Tuesday. That's the reason why Bexar County Health says this is a warning now. It changes. And I was asking them, I said, what are the two, or I put it this way, I said, what do people most often do? Not hydrate enough, which is preparation, or not pay attention enough and overdo it in the heat. And George Pettis with the Bexar County Health Department said both. He sees it a lot, and it's both. And people are not hydrating, and then once they're out there, they're not paying attention to how long they're out there, and then the body signals. You get more thirsty. You're getting thirsty, and you just can't quench your thirst. That's a big sign. You stop sweating. That's a very bad sign. And by then, you should hopefully be getting dizzy. And I say hopefully only so that you get those warnings, so that you get inside and you heed those warnings that your body's designed to give you. ERCOT needs to keep the power AC on. I will survive. You got it, Ann. You got it. You know, they've been asking us, right? As well as CPS. David, so hot, I discovered my seatbelt makes a pretty good branding iron. Yeah, and everything's so hot. You've got to have some kind of sun, windshield protector up and in, because you got to keep the inside of the car cool. Makes a big difference. Oh, if I have a little song to sing, I don't know yet. We might. We'll see. Tips over this weekend. Make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're wearing light-colored, loose-fitting clothing. Make sure you don't overeat. Don't overdo it, especially on the weekend. Now, also, please remember Project Cool. When you're out and about, grab a brand new box fan for $20 and save a life. We will run out of fans this summer. I know we will. So we really need fans to pile up now at our San Antonio fire stations. Just drop one off at any San Antonio fire station. And then if you know someone who needs a fan, if you need a fan, call the United Way helpline at 211. This is a great time to check on your elderly neighbors who live alone. Think about them. Think about anyone who's shut in and can't get out and doesn't, or is afraid to be out. There's still a lot of people that are COVID scared and they're staying inside. I understand. So, let's reach out. Let's make sure. Let's love on each other and make sure that they're okay. And if they need a fan, a lot of times people are just embarrassed to ask. Call the United Way helpline. We'll get a fan to them. 211. 211. All right, so we're expecting clear skies, a lot like what we've seen, some morning cloud cover, afternoon sunshine. So the UV index forecast for Saturday, 10.6. That's very high. It's not extreme like it was today. Today was 11.7. I've never seen a higher number that I can remember anyway. I'm an old man, so I don't remember much. Wait, what was I saying? 10.6, very high. Make sure every one of these boxes is checked. Unprotected skin will burn 30 to 45 minutes for sure when we're at the very high to extreme level. Good evening, Hanak. Not one, brother. I wish. They come into North Texas and then they retreat. They're like, oh, nope, can't go down there. Way too hot. Way too hot. Speaking of way too hot, can I show you something real quick? Did you know that we are hotter than HE double toothpicks? Or HE double hockey sticks?
Yeah, I just inexplicably put a 4.
Look how hot we're talking. Yep. Hotter than hell. Michigan. Nah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, so high pressure is still the weather player, still the weather controller. And as long as that's the case, the only hope we have is tropical. And that could happen, but not soon. We don't have any tropical waves to talk about. This is one of the reasons. We've got more Saharan dust. So the Atlantic Basin, which includes the Caribbean and Gulf, will definitely have a tougher time generating a storm when there's dust and the dryness of the air. So what happens over the weekend, it's expected into the Gulf. By Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a good push into South Central Texas. So keep this in mind as we get into next week, that we could have air quality compromised just a bit. We do get some spectacular sunsets and sunrises when we have a little Saharan dust in the air, but it can also affect air quality, which last couple of days has read moderate, so it could be better. All right, from the Pearl, we've got the 7-day forecast up and at 'em. Danny, what's up? How you doing, Daniel? Good to see you, man. Hello, Kelly. What is happening? So we see a little cool down on Monday, Tuesday, upper 90s, 100 again Thursday, and there it is, a 30% chance of much-needed rain next Friday. Maybe before then it gets a little bit better. I looked at the model that's showing this, and it was a few scattered showers, mainly east of the city. So 20 to 30% is almost a little generous. It looks like a better chance east of us, But again, a lot can change. These are just long-range models that you can't really count on. But if it's within 7 days, I'll show you what it's saying. Same models that are showing a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico for the 22nd, 23rd. But again, long-range model is almost the same as throwing darts. It can change way too much to really talk about it with any confidence. But it's something. I mean, hey, Gary, it's so hot. So glad you're cool-headed, leading us during this. Thank you, my brother. You got it. Just stay cool. Hello, Teresa. It's almost frightening when you consider the fact that, again, even on this 7-day forecast, we've yet to see summer. Summer is June 21st, so we're not even in summer yet. Hottest May on record. A third of this June has been so hot. We're pacing hotter than average for sure this month. And hopefully the streaks won't come back. I mean, Tuesday, Wednesday ends at 3 or 4 again. Kelly's getting the rain in Louisiana. Boy, send some over. Send some over. Would you please? Would you please? All right, that's going to wrap it up. Flag Day Tuesday is on the way. It's going to be a sunny and hot one, 99. So it'll feel like 100 for sure on every one of these 7 days. So please make sure, again, you're hydrating this weekend. You're going to spend more time outside. So if that's the case, make sure you're drinking water tonight. Have that water in your system ready to go. Take breaks, find the shade. That makes a 15-degree difference, the shade. I love you all. God bless you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you at 10.